que va a ser mi último mundial y disfrutar día a día. Ojalá que no sea mañana mi último partido. Ojalá. Así vosotros estéis.
24 hours before the game, Cristiano Ronaldo sat in front of the cameras in Dallas and told the world two things. 1. This World Cup would be the last of his career. 2. He hoped the next day's match would not be his last game. He was right about the first one. He was wrong about the second. Last night, in front of 90,000 people, the greatest goal scorer in the history of international football played his final World Cup match. And the ending was crueler than anything a writer would dare to script, not because Portugal lost, because of how. There were 3 details in that ending, 3 twists of the knife, and each one is harder to believe than the last. The third one involves a tournament that hasn't even happened yet. This is the story of the night the dream died. Stay with me, because the ending of this video is about the one legend still standing. Start with the day before, because that's what makes this hurt. On Sunday, Ronaldo finally said the words out loud, his last World Cup. After 6 of them, a record no player had ever reached before this summer, he confirmed what everyone suspected and nobody wanted settled. But he said something else too. He said he hoped the game against Spain would not be his last one. And then he added the line that will now follow him forever. Whatever happened, he said, he would leave with a clear conscience. Not 100%, 1,000%. He had given everything to football. He had 3 goals in the tournament. He was, in his own words, not doing too badly. One more win, and the farewell tour would roll on to a quarterfinal. Then came Dallas. For 90 minutes, Portugal fought a wall. And I mean that literally because the Spain team is the wall. They came into the game having not conceded a single goal in the entire tournament. 5 matches, 5 clean sheets, nobody had breached them. Not once. Portugal's keeper Diogo Costa kept them alive, clawing away chances from Lamine Yamal and Alex Bina. Nuno Mendes came closest for Portugal, a deflected shot that kissed the crossbar. And Ronaldo? The man the whole night was supposed to be about drifted at the edges of it. A peripheral figure, the reports called him. Speculative efforts from distance. 41 years old, chasing a game that would not slow down for him. 90 minutes on the clock. Goalless. Extra time coming. The dream still breathing. And then, in the 91st minute, Spain's bench ended it. Ferran Torres, a substitute, collected the ball in midfield, turned and spotted a run. Mikel Merino, another substitute, darting in behind the Portuguese defense. 1 measured pass. 1 finish at the near post. 1-0. Game over. Era over. At the final whistle, Ronaldo did not collapse. He did not cry on camera. He stood there staring into the crowd while Spain celebrated around him. Silence. 6 World Cups, 20 years, more international goals than any human being who has ever played the game, and it ended standing still in Dallas, watching someone else's party. Now the 3 twists of the knife I promised you. The first one you already know. He called it himself the day before. Put the words last World Cup into the air 24 hours before the universe made them permanent. Athletes talk about manifesting wins. Ronaldo accidentally manifested the ending. The second one is the cruelest piece of football irony this tournament will produce. Think about what the biggest Portugal debate of the last 2 weeks was. It was the substitution question. Should Ronaldo start? Should he be taken off? He was furious when he got subbed against Croatia, and his replacement won that game. The whole football world spent a week arguing about Portugal's bench, and then the match of his life was decided by the other team's bench. 2 Spanish substitutes, fresh legs in the 91st minute, combining to kill the game while a 41-year-old captain chased shadows. The exact weapon Portugal refused to fully use is the weapon that ended him. And the third twist. The next World Cup in 2030 is co-hosted by Portugal. The tournament will come to his home. There will be a World Cup in his own country, and Cristiano Ronaldo will be a 45-year-old spectator at it. The dance came to his doorstep exactly 1 tournament too late. So what does this ending actually mean? Let me be honest instead of sentimental. Ronaldo won everything else. The Euro in 2016. 5 Champions Leagues. Every scoring record that matters. But the World Cup told him no for 20 years, 6 separate times, and last night it said no forever. His best finish remains a semi-final as a 21-year-old in 2006. He never reached a final. He scored exactly 1 knockout stage goal in his entire World Cup life. A penalty. 2 weeks ago, at 41. That is the full ledger closed. And here's my honest verdict on the ending, because I think there are 2 ways to see it, and only one of them is true. The kind version says he deserved better, maybe. But I think Ronaldo wrote this ending himself, and I think he'd tell you the same. He refused to leave quietly. He refused the cameo role, refused to be a legend on the bench, insisted on standing in the storm at 41 when the storm no longer bent around him. So the game did to him what it does to everyone who won't walk away. It made the choice for him. That's not tragedy. That's the price of the stubbornness that built him in the first place. The clear conscience he talked about, he earned it, 1,000%. But here's the thing about last night. It didn't just end a career. It ended an era, and it left exactly one man from it still standing. Because tonight, while Ronaldo flies home, Lionel Messi plays a knockout match. Still alive, still scoring, still chasing a second star at 39. The two names that defined 20 years of football entered this World Cup together, and now only one of them is left in it. Whatever happens to Messi from here, he is finishing this story alone. And that raises the question this whole tournament now hangs on. So tell me in the comments, honestly. Did Ronaldo deserve a better ending, or did he write this one himself? And how does the last legend's story end, glory, or the same silence? Because one dream died in Dallas last night, the other one plays on.